Hello guys, this is Claudia, and well, I'm making this video out of my comfort zone. I'm just to have some makeup. We're being in my studio, but I was not able to do that because I'm really sick. My family, my friends made a birthday party for me, and after that I got sick. Yesterday I went to the doctor. They gave me some medicine. They put on me a horrible and painful injection. So I'm sorry. So this is why I was not able even to shoot. I was thinking that everything will be going okay with Kashmir Files as well, but I was 100% wrong. Because these people, even if you put 1 or 2 seconds of the movie, they get it and they put a strike directly. They don't even give you anything before that. So actually, I got a strike. And now I'm putting this video before of my discussion to explain what happened and why I couldn't keep uploading Kashmir Files completely. I'm thinking many ways to get it done, to get it uploaded. Maybe not in YouTube, maybe in other platforms, so you guys can go and watch the entire reaction. But at least you guys have here the Kashmir discussion that I had with my mom after we finished the movie, which it was really, really sad as per I remember. So, well, guys, I think that is all for now. So I will let you watch the video now. See you there. Bye. Well, guys, I am too much sensible person because I know that all the things happen in real life. This is not only for a movie purpose. And I said many times that when I see this type of thing for your movies, I can't get too much attached because we also had this type of fightings and killings when Christians came to our country. I'm too moved right now. I can't type of speechless for a while.
Really, really is. I'm very sad about this. This is a real story, and I know that a lot of people was hurt and was sacrificed to change the minds, to change the world, like Shiva, no, the other one is Krishna, who gave a dessert to the students. So we have to think in two moments: the past, the history, and now. Now, the area, the job is to give message and teach the students and all the people what happened. Exactly. Don't forget what happened, and all the blood that was flew.
All the blood that has been split
around these things to be how we are right now. So
Exactly.
so we are so sad about what occurred, but now we have to think what we want to be and what is our north in this life.
Exactly, guys. Because we should never forget uh, the history. I mean, it's true that for the future we need to make things different, but things won't be different if we actually forget what happened in our past. So, because of our past,
It's connected.
we are going to make a better place for our future. And I know that the things in Kashmir are still happening in some way, and I sincerely hate it. I am wow. Before watching the movie, guys, I went to the trailer reaction that I made, and I was reading some of your comments. I put it here. I want to read some of them. And for example, there was someone who wrote Kashmir Hindu genocide happened just 30 years ago in the era of computers, media, and democracy. Don't forget the medieval era where Turks from Central Asia killed Hindus, Sikhs, Jainis, Buddhists in the subcontinent, and Arabs killed Parsi in Iran because they were non-believers. We lost our land. Now, how many non-Muslims live in Afghan, Pak, Bangladesh, and Iran? It's not politics. It's more than this. It is a radical ideology that was written in the distant books. So I received many comments like this and many information about Kashmir. Someone said January 19th is an insignificant day for the most of the people around the world. It comes and goes and nobody notices. But for the last 21 years, for one community, it is the day that brings back frightening and dreadful memories. So this is why this should be never forget, because this will happen again if we do that. I so moved. I was not knowing that the movie will show. They show it really cruel, in a really cruel manner, in a really like real way. It was too realistic.
It shows us that in different cultures, in different kinds of religions, people suffer these kinds of bad situations.
So guys, something that I also said in my reaction of the trailer, and I still have that here, is that whatever religion we are, whatever religion we follow or believe, okay, we cannot justify the past things that happened in that religion. It can be. I said to you guys many times. I am Christian and I belong to the Catholic Church, and I do believe in Christ. I do believe in Christ, but I cannot say that what happened in the past with Christians, what they did when they came to my country and they killed everybody. If you were not believing in Christ, that was a good thing to do. So this should happen with everyone, with even Muslims. If Islamic people in the past they did so many bad things, nobody's saying to you that you should not believe in your religion, in your in your way of following God. But you should not deny the truth and the history that has been made up for it. So only because in this way, when we're conscious about it, when we're conscious about what our ancestors did, so only in this way we can make changes. If we still deny that this is still happening in many places around the world, like not only in India, this is still happening in many places in Middle East, because they are denying the past of other religions. So this will never change, and these things will keep happening. Wow.
Yes. The thing is that we have to think and read and know what happened and not just believe in what the first person can come and
Tell us
something. We have to increase our knowledge about this history. That's the truth.
Yeah, because see, I'm related. It's like different situation. Okay? It's kind of different situation because what the example I'm gonna put is about only tourism in Peru, and what just so happened in the 80s, for example, is that one group of people were going to universities and they were teaching how to be a terrorist practically. So people that are really young at that age, they were having 16, 17, they're ending school and they're entering university. They were only listening these kind of things about Marxism, Leninism, and communism and everything. So they start putting all these things in their mind and they're not knowing the entire story to actually make a good decision about it. So, for example, this is what this teacher was making with this guy. She was giving all her knowledge about what she wanted everybody to think, but the people were not reading more or knowing more or listening more parts to actually take the correct decision of what to believe. So it's important to do this.
Their own thoughts,
their own knowledge,
their own knowledge. Yes, not the others.
The other, exactly. So well, guys, this is a movie that should be showed everywhere because, as I said 1,000 times again, this is still happening in many parts of India. And this type of stories not only should come from, Islamic stories as well. There are many things that are happening with Christians also. And all this stories should be known around the world. Even though, something that I just remembered, let me find it here because I have it here. Okay, guys, yeah. I have, I found it here. There's a news that came this July that has passed about Pope talking about all the things that happens in Canada. Okay, and this is why I mean that these things keep happening around the world, but we are not even know it. Okay, because we're so close in our. See, I don't know.
Notice.
Yeah, like for example, in my country, the majority of population are Christians, so we don't receive this news easily. Okay, so for example, here is saying that Pope Francis on July 29 said that the Catholic Church treatment of indigenous people in Canada amounted to a cultural genocide and warned against a colonialist mindset that continues to view Native people and customs as inferior. Francis said that taking away the children, changing the culture and mentality, and erasing an entire culture was effectively a genocide. So this is actually true. And you know why I'm also remembering this? Because, see guys, if there is a culture that is so old, so old, and that has been prevailed after everything, after colonization, after religion invaders, after everything, it's Indian culture. Because the majority of culture has lost their native identity, including US. The native US people, actually, they're not the ones that we're seeing right now, including in my country. Okay, we have many people but there are really few people who are actually having that ancestor teachings about the culture of Peru. The majority of people now, we are, a different generation, and we don't have that with us. We're more Catholic than what Incas were in their own beliefs, in gods and stuff. So if there's a culture who has all these beyond whatever happened to their country, it's India. So this is something like, you can say, like a heritage of the world. Indian culture is a heritage of the world. So nobody should come and take that from it, because this will be, a crime. So this is why I cry. This is why I have all this, energy.
We have to be freedom in what we believe and in what we want, but never the people can hurt others by those things.
Exactly. Exactly.
Each one is free of think in whatever the persons want.
Yes.
And it's no bad, no good. That's it.
Yeah, the
And
problem is when someone else goes and, goes farther than what they want to do. Like, if I want to be Catholic, okay, but I cannot force you to be something different, right? This is when the problem starts.
Yes, yes, and the life continue well for each person in
their own belief.
In their own belief.
Exactly. So, well, I think that is all, guys. I think that is all for today. I think that this is. I spent too much time talking after a movie. This didn't happen to me with RR, Bahubali, or KGN. This is too much. I am a person who injustice burns inside of me. I cannot stand for it. This is why I cry when I watch the things. So, well, guys, thank you so much for following. I will keep reading about all the things. I'm very passionate about all this history. So, I hope that when the correct time comes and I start making other type of videos for all of you, you guys will also like it and follow it. You guys teach me, please leave links here in the comments that I can maybe read about all this type of history that happened in cultural things. I will love it. I really, really like it. Okay, guys, so well, now it's our time to leave. Thank you so much for watching and see you in my next video. Namaste.
Thank you for permitting me to be here with you.
Oh,
thank you, Claudia.
Okay, guys, so, well, thank you very much. Namaste.
Namaste.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye-bye.